football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Boston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Williams will pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
So many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The inside handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know, turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Illinois experienced a resurgence under Brett Bielema a year ago. He's been at 3 different power programs, but this was his best season in more than a decade, guys.
Yeah, and it seems like Bielema's got a recipe to win, and it's usually ground and pound. But how about this offense with Luke Altmaier at quarterback last year? through the air, they became good and proficient and started to change the identity of Illinois, and had a great season and finished with a big bowl win against South Carolina.
So a big key then is Luke Altmaier taking that next step this year too to really help out this offense, be more explosive and win games maybe some different ways, not always have to rely on running the football.
Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Quick completion on the out route. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the run, it's Coleman. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
He'll pull it on the read. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Williams looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Huskies with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Steps away to find some room. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Got it in the middle. It's Arkin. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. From the gun. Give on the inside. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. Turns it on in midfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Caught behind the line. It's Clement. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams will pass. Got his man quickly. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bears the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Boston. It's a seam wide open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Williams looking for a man. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Huskies!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Second down coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Arkin. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Williams will pass. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Using his feet to buy time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Just a little off. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Number 4 in punt formation to kick it away.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Williams looking for a man. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. Jumped on top of the pile. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got a man. It's Boston. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Lets it fly. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly to the tight end.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play of the drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Takes the easy completion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying to move them on the counter. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Release to the back. He makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Gives it on the option. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I